Hello and welcome to another episode of the Construction Corner podcast. I'm Dillon. I'm your host. So, like in an engineering firm, and this is again where we end up bringing values, like most of your values is spending time with people. So, for us in the engineering side, like a lot of what I do is just helping to explain to guys something they may or may not be able to look up on ChatGPT, but it's going to be wrong. They don't know what is truly right out of it. And that discernment, that curation phase, right? That's why you go to an art gallery is you have a different discernment, or you like this person's taste better than that person's. It's why you like wine. That's why, or beer, craft beer. I like that brewer better than that one. I like that winemaker better than that one. I like this curation better than that curation. You're not going to be for everybody, but ultimately our job is to help guys like curate what they see, their experience, and give them options so that they can ultimately win jobs, right? Pricing's one piece of it, but can we make your life a lot better, simpler? Can we teach you a bunch of stuff? Can we help you win more projects? Can we help you be more productive? Can we help you on the back end? Can we help you create a recurring revenue stream? All of that we can do. That's where the differentiation ends up being. It's just how much time do you spend with your clients? And for us contractors, we spend a lot of time with contractors. We do a ton with them. We want them to succeed. We want them to do really well. And the more time we spend with them, the more time we teach guys, the more time we help them. Like, yeah, they could ultimately, you want to teach them enough that they could take over your job, right? Other than knowing the software and that kind of stuff. But they make their money in estimating and installing and doing the thing. We make our money on designing it and figuring out from soup to nuts, what needs to happen on the project, right? The design, the calculations, the placement of everything, dimensions, putting drawings together. That's where our value is, as well as explaining and everything else. But like the engineering is in calculations, it's in drawing it, it's in putting plans together. They have a plan, right? That's what the engineers are for, to determine the plan, and then the contractors are there to execute. So the more that we can collaborate, on, hey, here's what I'm thinking from an execution standpoint. Does this make sense to you? Okay, what do you think about this? How do you want to go about it? And then you come up with a solution together. And the more you can do that, the more guys buy into the solutions, because they helped come up with it. So then they're sold on doing it that way. You run them through the calculations of what we're going to do in the facility. And, well, that makes sense. This is why we need that. What are we comfortable in? How tight do we really want to get on this project? Because nobody at the end of the day wants to get the call where, like, hey, the plant shut down because we overloaded the circuits, right? That's a bad day for everybody because now they lost a bunch of production. But at the same time, you don't want to be like, hey, we're only running the plant at 20%, of our allowed capacity. And then you definitely don't want to tell your client, well, just sell more shit, man. So you produce more and, you jack up your power usage, right? Like, those aren't good conversations, but it's the truth of the matter in, like, hey, well, we designed this to run at full capacity. You're not running it at full capacity. So that's why you're only seeing whatever your usage percentage is. So if you sold more stuff and you ran the plant harder, you'd see more out of it. But that's not how we designed it. So, okay, or let's go put some meters on stuff. Let's get some actual current usage, demand usage out of this to see what you're actually running when the thing is actually going versus what's just on the nameplate, right? Those two numbers can be wildly different. Let's get some real numbers, real data to then make decisions from there. So a lot of this goes into just knowing your client, being able to communicate to them. And that's, at the end of the day, how we as an engineering firm translate a lot of value to our clients, help them understand more, obviously put drawings together, do the calculations for them, but then just make them more knowledgeable on what we do as engineering so they can actually have better conversations with the owner. And if they have better conversations, then hopefully they come back to us for engineering work and we can win more projects together. That's the whole basis of being a team, a partner, is like, hey, we're here to help you. I'm not here to nickel and dime you on any changes or any problems. We're just going to handle it and take care of most of that, unless it's some big, change, something crazy. Outside of that, like, we're just going to take care of it, do it for you, because I hate nickel and diamond guys, right? If it's a reasonable change, a reasonable adder, no problem. Happy to take care of it, happy to do it. But if it's just something insane, like, no, like, or whatever, right? Hey, no, we need more money for it. Or, yes, we'll just take care of it. Or, hey, we'll get you on the next one, or whatever, right? Like, but have a real conversation around what that looks like with guys, and it goes a really long way. Most people are reasonable for the most part, and you just got to have the conversation with folks on what you want to do at the end of the day. But again, as engineers, we treat our clients as partners, and we're here to help them through the life cycle of their projects or whatever they bring us into. And that is this episode of the Construction Corner podcast. Until next time.